One of my shorts I talked about FNAF Help on It 2 and how the actual ending is actually the mask bot ending. In this video, however, I'm gonna talk about who the actual player that we play as is. Stick out to the end of the video because I'm gonna have a mind-blowing theory for you. I want to start off by saying that Help on It 2's story was way better than Help on It 1. The graphics, the gameplay, everything was better. But that's not something I want to really focus on. What I really want to focus on is who the actual character that we play as is. There are all these hints that who this character might be, but there's not a definitive answer as to who they actually are. I'm gonna go through all the details, all the nooks and crannies of the game just to find out who this person is. So stick out until the end because I have a banger theory for you, my friend. Alright, so let's just jump into it. In Phaser Blast, one of Carney's lines is actually this.
Now, you look like you got kids. Win a prize for the little one!
Which is interesting because Carney addresses us as an adult. You might actually say that Carney's whole thing is to screw around with you, it's not a big deal, but not in this particular instant. I'm gonna show you another line that he says.
The rules should be simple enough for you to understand.
Let's see what you think of that. Peculiar, right? But let's not jump into conclusions, right? Because we don't know who that person might be. Even though I know what you think I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say it now. Let's go and see another character of this beloved franchise, Circus Baby, have to say about us. So Circus Baby or Elizabeth actually knows about us.
I recognize you.
So far, we know that our character is old enough to be a father, Elizabeth knows about us, and our character loves a certain animal that I'm gonna talk about next. Let's talk about another thing that I forgot to mention in my short video. In one of the Princess Quest endings, if you actually open the chest, you see a bunny mask. Now I'm gonna ask you something. Who else liked bunnies in this franchise? So far in this franchise, we know two people who actually love bunnies. One is William Afton, and the other one is Cassie's father. Now, what if I tell you there is a third person that we forgot that really liked bunnies? The bunny bully, as I like to call him, most likely knew Elizabeth, was Michael's friend, and probably grew older since he was a kid and that tragic accident happened. Now one could say Bunny Bully and Cassie's father were actually the same person. Now I have nothing against that, but I also have nothing to prove that. That's all the theories that I have gathered right now, but there's another thing that I really like to talk about, and that's the Candy Cadet's voice line. Well, there are two stories that Candy Cadet tells in this game.
Let me tell you a story about a young woman who, when she was little, was led into a dark forest by a witch, and almost eaten. She had fallen for the friendly voice without discernment, and was led astray. She had escaped before being thrown into the oven, but would have a scar for the rest of her life. When she had grown, she sought revenge on the witch, and entered the forest again willingly, this time with the confidence of age and experience. She was greeted at the mouth of the forest by a young boy who offered to help guide her through the darkness. She welcomed the help, and followed the young boy over the river, through the jagged trees, and toward a small house. "Come," the boy said. "Rest here before killing the witch." The young woman was tired, and would kill the witch in the morning. She followed the boy into the house. The oven door closed. The witch would finally have her meal.
And we all know he's the lore guy, he's the go-to if you want to know more about the story. The first story, well, there's nothing much to talk about, but the second one, I'm guessing he is talking about Vanessa. Now Vanessa might have actually been one of William's early victims that escaped from William, but now succumbed to his mind control. That's all I have for today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.